Sally Steele, Vegas Rocks Magazine.
How are you?
Hey, my first question is, what is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on stage?
Well, it wasn't embarrassing as much as it was painful. I fell off the stage in Vancouver and broke all 6 ribs on this side, and I had 28 stitches in the back of my head, and it wasn't even alcohol related. It was just the fact that I had four dancers I was pushing down into a toy box, and I stepped back and I fell over a wire and went down, and I got back up and I did 5 more songs, and all of a sudden I saw double because I had a concussion. So it wasn't really embarrassing as much as it was painful.
With all the tricks, I would think, with snakes and everything, it'd be tricky.
There was one, I guess it should have been embarrassing, but it wasn't. We were doing a House of Blues, and the Sex Pistols were there, and Kiss was there, and they all came to see the show. And my snake, for the first time in 35 years, decided to defecate on stage. Now, when they defecate, they leave these black piles that are the most horrible smelling things you've ever smelled. And I didn't even realize what he was doing, but everybody was laughing, and I had this stuff all over my... And finally, and the guys in my road crew were all dressed like clowns. So I had the clowns out there cleaning it up, and it was so horrible they were throwing up. So now I had throwing up clowns, snake defecation, and of course Johnny Rotten said that it was the best show he ever saw.
All right. Last question. What is the scariest thing that's ever happened between you and a fan?
Being a fan? I've never really had any really scary things,
Creepy people?
No, I mean, I expect the creepy people to be my fans. I've sort of always been, my fans have been the lunatic fringe. So I kind of expect my fans to be the lunatic fringe. I've never been surprised by a fan, I don't think. I kind of expect them to be hell's a-poppin', sort of like insane. So, yeah.
Was your dad as a minister, was he surprised? What did he think when you became makeup and in a band?
Well, my dad was very much into the music of it. He really kind of actually promoted the music. He said, I don't have any problem with the music. As a pastor, he had a problem with the lifestyle. He had a problem with sleeping around and taking drugs and drinking. That any pastor would have a problem with that, but he really didn't have any problem with the music or the show. So he knew my sense of humor. He knew that there was nothing satanic about Alice Cooper. It was all basically a warped sort of vaudeville, So we didn't have a problem with that. My dad and mom were very supportive of what I did.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.